Hi, my name is Lauren, and I did my presentation or my project on Susan M. Schneider, Dr. Susan M. Schneider. Where's it going? There we go, sorry. Who is Susan M. Schneider? Dr. Susan M. Schneider is a behavior analyst, amongst various other titles. She received her master's degree in engineering, and then went on to receive her PhD with various different specializations and certifications. One of those specializations being in behavior analysis and psychobiology. Psychobiology is essentially the behavioral and cognitive processes that occur in our body and how they interact. Dr. Schneider has written over 25 published literary pieces in various different areas of her general field of study. She is most well known for her relations between nature and nurture, along with the model of animal behavior and how it is connected to human behavior. The journals that I have found in my research have mainly been about the principles of behavior and how they interact with other scientific principles. Dr. Schneider has studied and conducted additional studies on these behavior and scientific principles, which resulted in her obtaining a better understanding of how everything is connected. Along with her contribution in her own literary works, she is also a reviewer for other scientific journals. This is a picture of Dr. Susan M. Schneider. I found this picture directly from her website, and that she updates herself regularly. Her website also includes a blog, and it is called Science of Consequences after her actual book that she wrote. On her website, she lists various different facts about herself and her work over the years. Lastly, she also includes on her website a link or form, if you will, to fill out to contact her. This could be quite useful if an interview was wanted to be scheduled or conducted. Contributions. As mentioned in the first slide, Dr. Schneider has well over 25 different published literary pieces that she has either written herself or she has contributed to with other researchers. Not only has she been successful as a researcher, behavior analyst, and author, she was also a successful professor, an experienced environmental leader, volunteer, and member of various different associations, such as Association for Behavioral Analysis and International Society for Development Psychobiology, just to name a couple. Dr. Schneider continues to conduct field trips for groups, where she can continue to teach others about environmental issues. Thanks to her published works and the connections between behavior principles, and other scientific principles, she has created a path for other behavior analysts to continuously discover new findings in applied behavior analysis, and psychobiology. Also included in this slide is a picture of quails. Kind of random, but I included this picture because one of the scientific articles that Dr. Schneider published was a study on quails. This study tied into her model of animal behavior as it is connected with human behavior. So it was part of one of her contributions. I just figured quails were cute. How these contributions related to our class. We still have vast amounts to learn in this course and even future on in other courses as well. But some of Schneider's works have already been extremely helpful in our past lessons and even over this course in general. For example, we have learned about consequences and how these consequences adapt and change our future behavior. How the consequences can restructure our brains and adapt the more we learn. We have also studied about the behavior relations between animals and humans. The biggest example of this is Pavlov's dog study. Lastly, we have also learned how our environment affects what we learn and our behavior. Our surroundings affect how our behavior changes. Interview questions. I've included the interview questions that I would ask Dr. Schneider if I ever had a chance to interview her. As I learn more about Dr. Schneider and her research, these questions will most likely change and become more complex. Right now, they're pretty general. However, right now, this is probably what I would ask her just because I am still learning. As mentioned, the questions listed here are just general questions to learn more about her own personal thoughts, experiences, and self-evaluation of her previous works. It would be such an amazing opportunity and honor to hear advice and encouragement from such a highly accomplished and successful person such as herself. Lastly, I have also attached an additional picture, as you see to the right, of Dr. Schneider here. This picture is to represent the field trips that were mentioned earlier, 2 slides, I believe, ago. I lost my spot. I'm so sorry. Represents the field trips that were mentioned in her contribution slide. Dr. Schneider continues to conduct these for those who want to learn more about nature and the environment. This shows how much she loves taking care of and learning about the environment. Thank you for watching my presentation.